Welcome back to Castle Panic. We're playing with the Wizard's Tower expansion. I think this was probably going to be the end game happening. So let's get right into it. I've got 6 cards I drew up from the last. I've Enchanted, which adds 2 hits from any hit card. I have Tar, Berserk, any colored swordsman, a mortar card, and a green knight. So the first thing I have is the discard phase. So I'm going to discard the mortar and the knight. And I'm going to draw 2 wizard cards. So let's spell up. And we have Rain of Iron. Damage all monsters in the same arc, not the forest, for 1 point. Okay, that's pretty good. And we have a Blue Fireball. Damage 1 monster in any ring of the blue arc for 1 point and catch the monster on fire. That is what I want to hear. Okay, those are 2 pretty useful spells. Okay, we have stuff to do. So I'm going to actually start, I'm playing cards now. I'm going to play Berserk, which means you draw 1 card from the castle deck for every hit card you play during the remainder of this turn. So playing Berserk, and I'm going to play the any colored swordsman right now, and I'm going to hit this flaming troll because I don't want him to knock down our tower. So he's on fire. He only had 1 hit point left. I take him out. So by playing that any colored swordsman as a hit card, we get to draw a card, and I draw a green knight, which doesn't do me any good. However, I have a couple of spells here that I think might be useful. So I think I'm just going to play Rain of Iron. Damage all monsters in the same arc, not the forest, for 1 point. Kind of a waste. But I'm going to use this arc here. I'm going to damage the dragon for 1. So the dragon's down to 1 hit point. And I'm going to play the Blue Fireball, which is damage 1 monster in the ring of the blue arc for 1 point and catch that monster on fire. And that applies to the inner circle and the forest as well. So I'm going to hit the climbing troll for 1 point of damage and set him on fire. Now that leaves me with the Enchanted Blade, Green Knight, and the Tar card. And now we are, unfortunately, into Move Monsters. And our gargoyle flies right into our center of our castle area. So that's nothing in 1, nothing in 2. It was 4, 5, and now we have the dragon moving. So we'll move him. And he rolls a 1. And the dragon on a 1, he moves 1 space clockwise and breathes fire. So we're dodging him nicely. He moves here and breathes fire right through the center of our mostly destroyed castle and does no damage. And our climbing troll moves 1 step ahead. As 2 hit points, it's on fire. It takes 1 damage for the 1 flame token. Okay, that is Monsters Move. And now we are into drawing tokens from the bag. First token we draw is the Annoying Conjurer. So what the Conjurer does, let's place him first. We roll a 2, so he shows up over here. He brings with him imps. He conjures imps, 1 to 6 imps onto the board, and they start by being placed in 1, 2, 3, all the way around to 6. So how many imps do we get? 3. Well, that's not good, but it's not bad. So we get 1 imp over here in the 1 space, 1 on 2, 1 on 3. That was our first pull. Our second one is, I guess, the rear guard was a lowly orc. We do have 1 token left in the bag, so we roll the die. We get a 6. He shows up over here behind the flaming climbing troll. Okay, that was the draw the monster phase. So now we're going to pull 3 cards, and we're going to pull Flaming, we're going to pull a Green Archer, and we're going to pull Drive Him Back. Okay, these are all pretty good. Let me think about that, and we'll come back with the moves. Okay, so I've decided what to do. My cards here. I'm going to get rid of the Green Knight. Discarding the Green Knight will grab a spell. And this sounds good. War Storm. Damage all monsters in the Archer, Knight, and Swordsman rings of 1 color for 1 point. Wow, that would be something I think I might keep until the next turn. All right, so now we're into playing cards. And honestly, I don't really have any cards here. Tar doesn't work on flying monsters, so I can't use that. Drive him back doesn't work. The Green Archer is not going to hit anybody. The Warstorm I want to save, and the Flaming and Enchanted just do extra damage for hit cards. So I'm not playing any cards this turn. That's pretty sad. All right, so we're moving right into Monsters Move. So let's move the Dragon. That Dragon could be our undoing. Let's see what he does. A 6. What does 6 say for the Dragon? The Dragon moves one space counterclockwise and breathes fire. Oh man, he moves over here, he breathes fire. Gee, he hits our Wizard's Tower. Our Wizard's Tower is now on fire. Bad Dragon. Okay, our Imp moves up 1. The Conjurer moves ahead. This Imp moves up. This Imp moves up. Nothing in 4, nothing in 5. Our Orc moves up. And our Flaming Climbing Troll moves up 1. He only has 1 hit point left. He expires. So that will be that. That's move monsters. Now let's draw 2 tokens out of the bag. We only have 1 token left. It's empty. It's good, I guess. And the last thing that comes out is a regular troll. So we're right in the very final stages. We roll a 3. The regular troll comes out here. And that is that. So we're up to the draw up cards, but I have 6 cards already. I have Enchanted, Flaming, Warstorm, Green Archer, Drive Him Back, and Tar. So give me a minute to think about how I want to use those, and then we'll come back. Okay, I forgot to move the Gargoyle. He is inside here. He moves 1 space clockwise, destroying that tower. Silly me, I forgot it. Okay. What am I going to do? I am going to play the Tar card. I play the Tar card on our little Conjurer here. Stick him in place. I am going to play Warstorm, which is damage all monsters in the Archer, Knight, Swordsman rings of 1 color for 1 point. Color I'm picking is blue. The Gargoyle is now in the blue, so he will take 1 point of damage. Goes down to 1. The Dragon, who only had 1 hit point left, is destroyed. And the Orc takes 1 point of damage. So hung on to that card, I think, the right amount of time. The Archer, I have a Green Archer that I'm going to play. He shoots this one, which is going to get rid of that Imp. And that's, I think, all I'm going to play. That leaves me with Enchanted, Flaming, Drive Him Back. That was playing my cards, and now it is Monsters Move. So the Imp moves up. Our Tarred Conjurer doesn't move. This Imp moves up 1. Our Troll moves up. The Gargoyle still inside the tower space, rotating 1. And our Orc moving up. Everyone's moved. Nothing left in the bag to pull. Excellent. Which means we go right into pulling cards ourselves. A Mortar, 1. 2, changing color, and our third pull is a Green Hero. Oh yes, that's pretty good. Alright, I'm going to have to think about it, come back, and make my moves. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of change color and draw a wizard card. I'm really hoping for spells, and of course the Tar comes off the Conjurer now. Arcane Assembly. All players may immediately build walls at the cost of 1 brick or 1 mortar per wall. May build walls. So that's many, many of them. That is very good. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to, as in play cards, I'm going to play the Green Hero with Enchanted, which means play with this hit card to add 2 hits to any 2 damage to any hit card. So this is going to be a total of 3 damage. In the Green Arc, we have a 3 hit point Troll. We're saying goodbye to him. He is toasted. All right, still in trouble though, but I am going to play Arcane Assembly. with my mortar card. That allows me to build one wall. And I'm going to stick the wall right here. And that leaves us with Drive Him Back and Flaming, which I think I'm going to hang on to. So now we're into Monsters Move. So this imp gets up here, that imp goes here, the conjurer here. I believe, yes, that's right, the conjurer moves there. Nothing in 3, nothing in 4, nothing in 5. Our gargoyle keeps spinning around. If he gets and knocks our tower down, we lose and the orc moves up. No monsters to pull. We pull 4 cards. Come on. 1, 2, 3. I think I might be in trouble. What did I pull? An any colored archer, a brick, a fortify wall, and a green swordsman. Okay, that's not great. Let me think about that and come back and make my decisions. Okay, things getting pretty desperate here. I'm going to discard the any colored archer and the green swordsman because I don't believe they're going to be of any use, and draw 2 wizard cards. Hopefully our wizard cards can do something for us. Okay, we pull Rain of Ice. No monsters move at all this turn. Remove all flame tokens from all monsters. Well, we don't have any flaming monsters, but that can stop them from moving. And we have the Ring of Fire. All monsters on fire in all colors. Catch all monsters on fire in all colors of the Swordsman Ring. That's pretty decent. Pretty decent. So I just have to make sure I play these in the proper order. So I'm going to first play Drive Him Back, and I'm going to play Drive Him Back on. I'm going to play Drive Him Back on the Conjurer. So I'm going to send him back to the forest. Then I'm going to play Fortify. Fortify card I am going to play right here. Fortify this wall. Then I am going to play Rain of Ice, which means no monsters move this turn. Remove all flame tokens from all monsters. Well, I'm playing this first, which means no monsters move. And then I'm playing Ring of Fire, which is catch all monsters on fire in all colors of the Swordsman Ring. So I played it after the other one. So all of these monsters in the Swordsman Ring are going to be on fire. So our orc, our imp, and this imp are on fire. And now it would be monsters move, but no monsters move because I played that card. There's no monsters to draw from the bag. I draw 4 more cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. This is a desperate struggle to try and survive here. So I drew another brick, a red archer, a red knight, a blue hero. Okay, well, that gargoyle's the thing that's really bothering me. All right, let me think about it. I'll come right back. Okay, getting desperate. Taking my 2 brick cards, getting rid of them. I'm going to pull a wizard card, 1 wizard card, Extinguishing Wind. Remove all flame tokens from all walls, towers, monsters, and move all monsters back 1 space. Ooh, that could have just possibly saved me the game. It's hard to say. However, now I am out of wizard tower cards, so I'm just going to give them a quick shuffle here, and I'm going to draw a 2nd wizard card, and let's hope it is something like lightning or something that does 1 damage anywhere. And what do I get after a shuffle? Burning Blast. Set all monsters in the same space on fire. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is I will play a blue hero. Actually, I don't need to play him. Not going to bother playing him. I am going to do Burning Blast, though. Set all monsters in the same space on fire. Well, a space is any space. I'm setting the gargoyle on fire. He only has 1 hit point left. Wow, that's exactly what we needed. Not even going to bother with Extinguishing Wind right now because it removes all flame tokens from all monsters, and I don't want that to happen. So I'm not going to play any more cards. Whoops, so what I have left in my hand is a red archer, flaming, a blue hero, Extinguishing Wind, and a knight. Now it is monster's move. Well, the gargoyle who's in here moves 1. He only has 1 hit point left. He's on fire. He dies. Excellent. This imp, however, he moves into the inner space, but he only has 1 hit point. He's on fire, and he expires. This imp now actually knocks the fortification off the wall, but he's on fire. He expires. Our conjurer moves up 1, and our last movement is this orc moves into the inner circle. He only has 1 hit point left. He's on fire. He expires. The only thing left on the board is our conjurer. I think we are pretty much headed for victory. These are the 5 cards. We're just going to keep going right here. I draw 1 more, a blue archer. And let's get right into, I'm going to get rid of Extinguishing Wind. It doesn't really do anything for us right now. And I'm going to get rid of Blue Archer. Does nothing for us. Okay. And I think we're pretty much winning the game. So I guess I need to draw 2 cards. I'm just going to draw regular cards because I think I pretty much have it in the bag. And I even pulled another red archer. So just to end the game, I have 2 red archers. And that's all I need. 2 hits on the conjurer in the red archer circle. 1 hit, 2 hits. You are out of here. And that is the end of Castle Panic with the Wizard's Tower expansion. Our Wizard's Tower is on fire. It was the last tower standing. We had 2 walls left. Everything else was destroyed. However, we pulled it out of the fire, so to speak, and won. Anyway, thanks for watching along. That was Castle Panic with the Wizard Tower expansion. I find it's an excellent addition to the game. The base game gets a little bit stale after a few plays, but with Wizard's Tower it adds enough variety with the wizard cards and the 6 boss monsters, of which you only see 3 during each playthrough in the game. Anyway, thanks for watching so much. Join me again in another week or so when I will be doing another complete playthrough of another board or card game. Anyway, I really appreciate subscribing when you do, or if you like the videos, or if you leave any comments, positive or negative. I'll try to answer them as best I can. Anyway, thanks so much for watching. Like I said, join me again another week or 2, and I will come up with another board game series. All right, thanks so much. We'll see you on the next series.